The BSE mid caps down 2.5%, the small caps also down 2%. Breadth of the market is not looking good, and there is fair amount of profit taking being seen across the board. The largest losses come in consumer durables, in real estate, and even the oil and gas index bleeding at this point of time. Let's pull up the stock of Manappuram Finance. This stock is trading in the red, in line with what we're seeing across the markets, but it came out with its earnings, and the earnings were quite strong. The stock is down 8%, but the earnings were good. Let's take it through the earnings. The profits were up for Manappuram Finance. Profits are up 200% on a year-on-year basis to 192 crore rupees. Income was up 52%. On a year-on-year basis. Asset under management has also grown. To talk to us about the earnings, we are joined by Mr. VP Nandakumar. He is MD and CEO of Manappuram Finance, who is joining us from Kochi. Mr. Nandakumar, thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. It's been a very strong quarter for you, where your income itself has grown 50%. What were the drivers here? Is it the newer businesses that are adding to your kitty?
So various things are there contributing to the strong growth. One, our efficiency in collection. Second, our product change from a 1 year product to a 3 months product. Then the third one, the gold price going up. Then fourth one, the diversification. The next one, the fintech we employ. All of these have contributed for the overall efficiency in our operations, so which has actually and multiple products. All of the products have done well, so we could grow to over 14,000 crores, and earnings also have gone up. The auction has been practically eliminated in gold loan. These are the major reasons for the improvement in performance.
Right. So, if you can break down the business verticals, so what were the disbursement growth seen in your gold loan business, in your microfinance business, in your auto finance business? If you can give us the details there.
Yeah. Gold loan business, the EM has grown to more than 12,000 crores. In microfinance business, it is 1,600. Then in the other businesses like commercial vehicle financing and home loan, together is more than 400 crores. In other businesses like corporate loans and SME, it is around 100 crores. All these are going strong. I hope our diversification plans are going very well. Last quarter, our other non-gold portfolio was around 11%, which has grown to 15% during the second quarter. By FY18, we plan to achieve 25% of the non-gold portfolio, and by 2020 we want to increase that to 50-50, so that the risk on account of the price fluctuation is reduced. This year, definitely, we had the benefit of the gold value going up also.
Right. Sir, can you explain when it comes to your asset quality, what is the situation there? Traditionally, we've seen very strong book quality. Has that been maintained in this quarter as well?
It is maintained. It is maintained. Because I mentioned about the collection efficiency. Our accrued interest in gold loan used to be in the over 5-6%. Now the accrued interest has come down to 3%. That is 1.5 months interest. That means many of our customers are remitting interest at monthly rest. I mentioned about the fintech employed in gold loan. We have a couple of months back, we have launched a product called online gold loan scheme and the online payment system. So online gold loan scheme, what we intend to do over a period of time is to move to a branchless model in gold loan. So the customer can avail the loan 24 hours, 365 days, and also make repayments through online like that. So this has also helped in the timely recovery of interest. So we are further improving on that, and we plan to launch our first electronic locker, e-locker, during the current month, during this month, I mean.
Right, but what about the home loan and the commercial vehicle loans, sir? The commercial vehicle space, the sales and the volume growth has been very lackluster. Do you see any stress there?
It is not like that. In these areas, we are startups. In a matter of just below 2 years, our home loan portfolio is more than 200 crores. Similarly, commercial vehicle portfolio is also more than 200 crores. As a startup venture, I think the performance is not bad. And if you look at the rating, our by CRISIL, ICRA, etc., the Manappuram Finance has been upgraded, credit rating has been upgraded or long-term borrowing to AA minus. The other subsidiaries like Ashirwad, Microfinance, Home Finance, their rating has been upgraded to A+. A+ long-term for a microfinance industry is the highest rating for any microfinance companies in the country.
All right, sir, then can you tell us what has been the trend for cost of funds for you and how has that impacted your yields?
The cost of funds, we are comfortable because of our rating upgrade, we could access to the money market even better today with at a reduced cost. So now we have diversified our liability side. And now the bank borrowing has come down to 65%. The balance is through CP and NCD. NCDs we borrow, we offer NCDs to institutions at a rate of 9 to 9.5%. Whereas we are able to source CP at a rate ranging from 7.5% to 8%, and from banks we get at MCLR. So there has been a reduction in overall borrowing cost, which is around 10.1% during the second quarter. Hopefully it will further improve going forward.
So what does that do to your spread, sir?
Our lending rate remain at the same level. In gold loan we lend at around 21-22%. So the yield remains at 24%. For the last 2-3 years, we maintain that we are able to maintain that lead. The yield, we maintain that yield continuously. So what used to happen in the past is even though the yield was gross yield was that it was some portion of that was shaved away because of the auction. Now having the auction is very, very negligible. The loss on account of auction is not there. This has actually helped to improve the net interest margin.
All right. Sir, can you maintain your growth rate? We have seen very strong jump coming in your asset under management growth of 42% this in Q2. Is this something you will maintain for the second half of this year as well?
It is not expected. We had the benefit of gold price also going up, even though our average LTV in gold is around 65%, but we had that advantage. What we are projecting, we have been projecting now is a CAGR of 20%. So annually, maybe the AEM, we are hopeful of this will be growing slightly, not as the first quarter, second quarter also there will be some growth, but I don't want to predict that. But the 20% CAGR for the next 5 years is what we expect to achieve.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit, giving us more details about the earnings by Manappuram Finance for the second quarter. A very strong growth coming into the asset under management, and they're expecting the performance to be a compound annual growth rate at 20% over the next 5 years. We'll step into a break at this point in time. We'll keep the focus on earnings.